Yes, procrastination can actually help in your teaching practice, so go ahead and put off until tomorrow what you could actually do today. Hi ladies and gents, my name is Thom Gibson, and if you are new here, my channel is all about helping middle school STEM teachers design an engaging classroom experience for their students and a fulfilling teaching experience for themselves. I've found that waiting for the right time to work on something school-related has actually been beneficial in a few ways. And the main force behind this is something called Parkinson's Law. Parkinson's Law says however much time I give myself to complete a task, I'm gonna fill that time. Let's say it's spring break. I decide I want to get a head start on some of my planning for the week after spring break, and so I start my lesson plans on Wednesday. I'm not in a huge rush because it's only Wednesday. I've got a head start. I can take my time. And so, of course, I don't finish the lesson plan because there is no finishing your lesson plans. There's always something else that you can be doing. And so I work on it on Thursday, and there's not a ton of urgency there because it's only Thursday. I still have Friday and the weekend if I need it. And I continue to end up working on lesson plans through the weekend. Since I gave myself from Wednesday to Sunday to complete my lesson plans, it took from Wednesday to Sunday to complete my lesson plans. But let's say I decided I am not going to work on my lesson plans until 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. What happens then? All of this, I've got time, all of this relaxed attitude, all of this willingness to embrace distraction just goes out the window because I've only given myself several hours to complete this task of creating my lesson plans. And so I begin to prioritize in a way that I would not have done had I started last Wednesday. I begin to execute, I begin to focus, I begin to think through what do I need to get done for Monday morning? And then I make that happen as opposed to looking at the email about the meeting on Thursday and who's gonna be there and what do I need to get done before Thursday. Forget that. I need to prioritize. I need to make sure the beginning of my week is ready to go. And not giving myself this big, long amount of time to complete this and just squishing it down to a smaller time segment is a force function to create that focus, to create that prioritization, to create that ability to execute in a smaller window of time. And doing this actually allows you to not feel guilty about not working on schoolwork because you've said, I've actually decided that I'm not going to think about that until Sunday afternoon. So I'm gonna enjoy my spring break. I'm gonna enjoy this Wednesday through Saturday because I know that I have committed time to work on this later. I'll think about it then. The narrative is generally like,
you need to get a head start.
You need to try to stay ahead.
You've got all this time.
but it's counterproductive. Why work 4 to 6 days kind of haphazardly when you can really have one day of really focused work and get the same amount of work done? This isn't a magic rule. You can't say,
I'm gonna plan out this 2-month project in the next 18 minutes because Parkinson's Law.
but tasks that you think maybe would take you 2 weeks to complete, what if you gave yourself 3 or 4 days? Or tasks that you think are gonna take 4 hours, what if you gave yourself an hour and a half or 2 hours? See where you can kind of shave down time, and we have an inflated view of how long something is going to take. All Parkinson's Law says is give yourself less time and you'll still likely complete the same task. If you create an environment and you create a circumstance where distractions are not an option, you will get more done in less time. I've seen this for myself over and over again. We have asynchronous learning days on Wednesday, so I could just meet with students for office hours when I need to, and some days I may only meet with 1 or 2 students. So that gives me like a 4-hour window to complete certain tasks, and I notice my own behaviors of like, I still have the rest of the day to work on this. I'm gonna go check Facebook. I'm gonna see how my new Instagram story's doing. Follow me on Instagram at Gibson Education, new stories every weekday. I'm gonna go downstairs and have a snack or give my little baby a kiss. I'm just so susceptible to distraction when I feel I've just got so much time. What's the rush? So procrastinate on purpose. And one of the things that we end up procrastinating on the most is grading, because grading sucks. Check out the video right there for 5 ways that you can cut your grading time in half. My name is Thom Gibson. I hope you learned something today that'll help you design an engaging classroom experience for your students and a fulfilling teaching experience for yourself. And I will see you in the next video.